Hi, Tina Stoffberg here from Optimi. AI systems don't rank pages. They resolve questions. But which questions? Currently, the market is focusing on, are we visible inside AI? You get a lot of software companies that are tracking visibility on AI. But there's a big gap between, are we visible on AI and are we shaping the decision architecture inside AI systems? This gap should be crossed. What do I mean by that? Answering questions that your customers are not asking will not get you cited or mentioned. You might be answering for the wrong questions. If your brand is not aligned to the real questions buyer asking, you don't get cited, you don't get mentioned, you don't get shortlisted. And here's the issue: most organizations don't know which questions matter most to their customers. So there's 4 problems. Problem 1, you're answering questions your customers aren't asking. Then what we call the Divergent Path Dilemma. Logically, deducting follow-up questions from the first question is impossible. Ranking for them is impossible. Remember, you on ChatGPT, you ask a question, then you want to ask a follow-up and maybe a third question, diving deeper into things. That whole flow process is null and void. Customers won't see it because you are ranking for the wrong question, or you're cited for the wrong question. Customers don't ask that. So that's the second problem. And here's another problem to think about. If you don't know what the true questions are that matter to your customers, your content will mirror that of your competitors, and brand differentiation declines. Let that sink in. The fourth problem are knowledge graph and the increase in the gap between the knowledge graph that you want to have and that the knowledge graph that actually exists. So what is a knowledge graph? Knowledge graph is a way for large language models to tie concepts and things together, like dog and collar, car and wheel. Those are concepts that they tie together. If you're answering for the wrong question, then you cannot tie the knowledge graph concepts together. And that problem increases exponentially. The solution to this problem, this 4-tiered problem, is robust forensic customer research. It gives you robust customer intelligence. You need to uncover real anxieties, real objections, triggers, the give me more of. Sometimes we find customers don't even know what their customers like about them, why they buy from them. Real commercial hesitation points, what we call cognitive friction. Not assumed ones. There are various ways to uncover customer needs, pains, and anxieties and friction points, opportunities and questions. What we like to do is we'd like to interview customers, look at customer surveys, maybe interview call center agents, maybe do social media analysis. We use competitor gap analysis, sales staff interviews. There's a lot of things that you can use. What would basically happen is Once you're done with this robust method, all the friction, anxieties, question bubble to the surface. And it's very clear then the questions customers ask, the issues they've had, the sales objections come to the fore, and you can frame it very clearly. And this kind of methodology is extremely powerful. Now compare this kind of methodology with other agencies that simply look at social media, maybe going to answer the public. Those are peripheral ways and data points. The clearest way of understanding your customer, what makes them tick, is to ask them. We found that customer interviews, customer surveys, things like customer emails, value proposition review, competitor gap, those things are really powerful, and you get a lot of great insights from them. So once this research has been done, your ideal customer asking real and actual questions, and you understand what they are. You understand the questions, the issues, the pain points, the give me mores, because all of this will bubble to the surface. These now become your evergreen content pillars, and the content that you're going to use for structured machine learning in the back end. Large language models like ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, and Perplexity would love these, as they are trustworthy, factual, and unique. But equally, customers would love these, as it shows you get them. It adds value, trust, and rapport. Now combine the two. You focused on your customers, you understand them, you understand the questions, you give them clear, concise, and to the point answers. Large language models will now cite those, and it will have a knock-on effect. So build your content around ideal customer top key issues, pain points, and give me more of requests. This is a really great example of what I call becoming decision ready for AI systems. Not search ready, decision ready. Your content must resolve risk, clarify trade-offs, structure comparison, surface differentiation, and answer emotionally loaded objections and reinforce proof. If your content merely informs, AI ignores it. If it resolves, AI will elevate it. The executive implication of this is that you should be dominant for questions. Dominant in commercial questions. Ask yourself, which commercial decisive questions do we structurally own? How thick is our knowledge graph versus competitors? Where are we absent? Where do we dominate? If your AO budget exceeds $3,000 per month, your focus should not be on publishing frequency. It should be on question dominance, asking the right question and answering it in the right way.